Welcome everybody. Let's talk some weather. But before we do that, I need to remind you, it's time. Daylight savings ends today, and that's great news because that means we get an extra hour of sleep. At 2 a.m., you'll turn your clocks back to 1 o'clock. I am excited to get that extra hour of sleep. 4-1 radar shows that we do still have some active skies out there. We have this band of wet weather from the West Desert that's going to be hitting the Wasatch Front here in the next couple of hours. And down in southern Utah, it's a similar story. We have valley rain and mountain snow. And Bryan Head is getting quite a bit of snow right now. Not the safest driving conditions up there. We do have winter weather advisories all the way from the northern mountains to the southern mountains and even the eastern mountains as well. Most mountains will be getting 6 to 12 inches by the time these expire at 5 p.m. tomorrow. A few other mountains like the Bear River Range, the Tushars, and the La Salle and Abajo Mountains will be getting about 4 to 8 inches in the higher elevations. High temperatures since midnight running in the 50s for most, with a couple 40s in the mix as well. 54 degrees here in Salt Lake City, 55 in Provo. A little bit warmer down there in St. George, but still on the chillier side. We do have that chance of rain here in the next hour, but as it starts to get colder, we're going to see that turn into a chance of rain and snow along the Wasatch Front. Rain-snow mix is going to be possible thanks to lake-enhanced precipitation. This could bring snow to valley floors early this morning, even if it's above freezing. So a little bit tricky to forecast there, but keep your eye out on a little bit of morning snow. Temperatures are going to stay about 10 to 15 degrees below average all the way through the work week. Even in St. George, the coldest day will be on Wednesday down there in southern Utah. So we have this chilly air mass that's pushing its way further into the state tomorrow, bringing us the wet weather that we're already seeing. Starts to slide on out. High pressure starts building in, which will bring us clearer skies. But it says, just kidding, we're moving on out. And another system comes in from the north, bringing more precipitation and even colder temperatures. That's going to be that brisk northern Canadian air. And then we have high pressure that's going to start to try to move on in by Thursday, clearing things out. Futurecast shows that cold front continues to move on through. We're going to see heavy northern mountain snow in the early morning hours, and then right around sunrise, we'll see heavy snow in the southern mountains. Should start to clear on out from the west part of the state by the afternoon, but it'll still stick around in the eastern portions. And then as we zoom out here, here's that other system that's going to be coming in from the north. First, it moves over Canada, so it's going to dump a lot of its snow there before reaching the Beehive State, but it still will have moisture, and we could be seeing snow in our valleys as well. Snow levels dipping all the way down to 4,000 feet over the midweek. Regional forecast for tomorrow shows that we do have wet weather on deck. It's going to stay through the morning hours into the evening on the eastern side of the state, and we're looking at a mix of 40s and a couple 50s as well. St. George will be at 58 degrees tomorrow with rain showers in the morning. For your election day, that will luckily be the warmest day down there in southern Utah with a high of 62. And then Wednesday night into Thursday morning, 32 degrees is the forecasted low for St. George. So make sure that you cover your exposed pipes, maybe any gardening that you have. You're going to want to take care of your sensitive plants. The Wasatch Front looking at rain and snow tomorrow as well, with their first freeze Sunday night into Monday morning, and then the season's first hard freeze Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, all looking at temperatures in the 20s. And we could even see our first straight snow event on Wednesday, but it's going to be in the early morning hours and again, fairly light. So make sure that you bust out your winter gear because it's getting cold out there. Jordan, back over to you.
All righty, Seth. Thank you. Hey, Wes?
I wish I had some better news to, go along with that.
Do we want to just like